for a safer workplace. Many workers are injured and killed each year while working in confined spaces. An estimated 60% of the fatalities have been among the would-be rescuers. What is a confined space? Generally speaking, a confined space is a fully or partially enclosed space that is not primarily designed or intended for continuous human occupancy, has limited or restricted entrance or exit, or a configuration that can complicate first aid, rescue, evacuation or other emergency response activities, can represent a risk to health and safety because of the design, construction or atmosphere and the work activities being carried out in it. WorkSafe BC Regulation 9.2 says that the employer must a. ensure that each confined space is identified. WorkSafe BC Regulation 9.5 says, before a worker is required or permitted to enter a confined space, the employer must prepare and implement a written confined space entry program. Examples of confined spaces are tanks, silos, storage bins, process vessels, pipelines, sewers, double hulls, underground utility vaults, boilers, pits and vats. To ensure safer workplaces, we need to make sure all confined spaces are identified and assessed. Emergency drill completed in the last year. Signs identifying confined spaces. Permits in place if required. Air quality monitoring if required. Ventilation if required. Standby person identified. Rescue plan in place. Brought to you by the Safety Advisory Foundation for Education and Research.